Okay, guys, so FC Barcelona come out victorious against Atletico Madrid in the second leg of the Spanish Copa De Rey and they advance to the finals. What are your thoughts, guys? What do you make of this? Because in the first half, it was it was as if Diego Simeone was trying to use a different pattern. That's the word. He was trying to use a different pattern, but then it kind of backfired because as the game started, we were attacking them. We almost scored the goal in the first few minutes, but then it did not turn out as it was supposed to be, as Musso caught the ball in that first few minutes. And the game kept going and it was going and it was going. And there were some moments where it felt like Yamal was going to score. But then he had a brilliant performance in this game. And also, Giuliano Simeone was emulating his father's tactics. He was trying to provoke Barcelona players, probably to get a red card or something. Well, speaking of the red card, I think this challenge on Rafinha by Aspilicueta, what do you guys think? Did you guys think it was supposed to be called for a red card? Because initially, the referee gave Aspilicueta a yellow card, but he further went to check the VAR. He further went to check the VAR and he reviewed the incident, and it almost felt like Aspilicueta was going to be sent off. But then again, he did his checks and he said no red card. But over to you guys. What did you guys make of this? Did you guys think Aspilicueta could have been sent off due to the challenge on Rafinha? And speaking of which, Rafinha did not really have a good game in this one. He was a bit off, I would say, because of the international break and because of the whole intense. We all know how South American national games are, and that's just it. But then in the 27th minute, Ferran Torres did it. He was the one. The Shark scored the goal, and it was a beautiful one because it was delivered by Lamine Yamal. It was delivered by Lamine Yamal, who gave a very, very good pass. I mean, that pass is so amazing. It was inch perfect. It was just direct to his man, and Ferran Torres gave a wonderful finish as well, because that's like a very instinctive finish. And this makes it 4 consecutive club games for Ferran Torres to score. I think he has 5 goals from 4 club games, and that's wonderful. I think that Ferran Torres is on a mission, and long may this continue because he is discovering himself in this season. I think Hansi Flick is giving him the means that he needs to get, and he's utilizing it well. And I love that for him. He finished the ball perfectly, past Musso, and he gave us a lead 1-0. After the first half, the second half, it felt like our plan was to hold them off. But then it felt like it was not going to work because when Solot came into the game, I personally knew that something was going to happen. And yeah, something happened. He scored a goal, but then the goal was ruled out for offside, which in truth, if Pau Kubasi was in the game, I felt like he could have been bullied somehow by Solot because of his physical nature, because of physical presence. But then the good sub that Hansi Flick did was the Ronald Araujo one. I think he was very good in this game. He commanded the defense in the second half, and he had a feisty fight with Solot, and that was a good one. You can see the pictures. The pictures are around. He came out on top in the duel against Solot in today's game. And the game has come to an end. There was this last minute goal that Atletico Madrid could have scored. I mean, 3 players were unmarked in the defense, and it was Ronald Araujo that came to the rescue. I mean, this is the kind of games where you need him. He's a tough defender. He's an out-and-out defender. He gets the job done in cases like this, and long may he continue. We applaud him for that wonderful performance for Ronald Araujo to deliver such amazing cameo. And what are your thoughts on this game, guys? What do you guys think could have happened differently? Did you guys think at some point they could have equalized and then probably forced us to an extra time game? Or were you guys confident that we could have scored more goals, or were you disappointed that the goals were not enough? Because this game was like a contrast to the other game. It was ironical compared to the first leg where goals were flying in here and there. And anyways, we are through to the finals. We are going to face Real Madrid in the finals. Another classical derby, another classical final. And what are your thoughts on this game, guys? Do let me know what your thoughts are, and let's talk. Cheers.